Everybody, it's Top Thrill 2 Fan bringing you guys a brand new stream. So today we will be jumping right back into Cedar Network. This is episode 12 of Cedar Network, where we will be continuing our work on Timber Plaza today. So there actually was a little bit of work that I got done last night. Not a lot of work, but I did get done a little bit. I did get a little bit done on some of the terrain. So I'm thinking I'm thinking the terrain will basically it'll basically just be like this. I feel like I do need to add maybe a little bit more depth. Maybe actually I guess maybe how I'm gonna do that, actually we'll just do it this way. We'll put we'll just do stuff on the outside, I think, because yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll do something like that. And I guess actually for this side, we actually should continue that pattern. Yeah, and so we'll do that, and then this whole side will just be a lime terracotta. Like that. And then same thing over on this side. And then the lime terracotta wall, actually, you will not actually see that from the inside, because I am planning on having, actually, this will look a little bit weird on the outside, but I'm going to have to put some of the decorated wall on this side, because I'm realizing now that I've done this, that like this part, actually, I'm going to have to do that for basically from here. Actually, I guess I can continue the decorated wall probably right about here. So I can just remove all of that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then so I'll just continue the gold ore probably right up until about here. Because then I think we can probably get some sort of wall going right here. And then I'm going to need to figure out something right here where this will go all the way up. I guess I could do something like that maybe. So I'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and fill this part in. There we go. And then the yellow wool, just to keep in mind, the yellow wool is symbolizing like sand, sandstone, stuff like that, because our palette basically for the yellow wool is sand, sandstone, suspicious sand, and the ochre froglet. That's our palette for the yellow wool. So yeah, this will basically just be the terrain surrounding the whole indoor section of the of this, and then I think I'll definitely put like some sort of roof above this because I don't want this to be completely flat. I don't want this to be like the top of the building. I want the building to actually go a little bit higher. Like I want there to be kind of like more of kind of a roof that would look kind of realistic for the terrain. And then this will be part of the wall right here, so we'll have like that. And then I think, yeah, this is just kind of a continuation of that. Oh. And then that'll actually, yeah, we'll replace that. Because this will be part of the building as well. So we'll continue that part. Yeah, it'll just have to be like that, I think. Like that. There we go. And then we'll kind of keep going around like that. So yep. And then from yeah, from the exterior we're gonna have to add the extra little bits of terrain. And then this will actually, I mean, like we're probably gonna make this look more like terrain. So like we're gonna probably put like slabs under here or something to cover up the ice. Um, I don't know if we'll do that over here just because we might have like a wall over here or something. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, so to continue this building, yep, we'll do that. There we go. And then, so yeah, this building basically, this will be basically a show building, but I'm just kind of putting a facade on the outside of it just so that it's not, um, just so that it's not like bland. Actually, yep. Yeah. And a big shout out to my one viewer that is watching, and also to our users in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. There we go. And then yeah, so I think that will be good. And yeah. And then I'll just go ahead and kind of go around the outside just to see if we can put in that little extra bit to make it a little bit more, to make the terrain a little bit more realistic. Like that. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to fix that since we're gonna have a whole wall over here. Oh, and then, yeah, we actually don't want that much. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know if all of this will, I don't know if all of this over here will still be terrain. I'm still trying to decide that. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep working through this. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, I think the idea that I wanted to go for actually, I guess, was, actually, maybe I'll keep the train going around here, actually. There we go. And actually, I'm thinking by that point, you actually probably won't see, yeah, you won't see the lime terracotta, so it's fine because, like, typically you don't want to see the lime terracotta, like, you don't want to see like the sheer building. So I just wanted to make sure, kind of from that vantage point, that you weren't going to see it. But actually, I guess that would add a little bit of shape to the building, actually, just to have that kind of thing right there. All right, and then I think for the rest of this, then, yeah, I'll just do that. So this will be kind of the interior portion of this because I want to make sure that the terrain, I want to make sure that the terrain will still be seen for this part. And we'll have some sort of like roof there or something. And then I think to cover that up, yeah, we'll just do that. And then we'll keep this kind of, this roof going around. So I think some parts of this will be a little bit flatter than others. So I mean, like I think this, um, yeah, I guess yeah, this part of the roof will have to just kind of be finished off like that. Because like I do want to make the terrain part of this kind of as realistic as possible. So I want to make sure that um, I want to make sure that there's some like variation in the terrain. I'm actually going to do that. I'm just going to add a little bit of variation right there. Yeah, I think probably Cedar Plaza is something we'll be on for probably quite a few episodes. I mean, like I know like this is kind of this is, I believe, our sixth episode working on Cedar Plaza. So I think Cedar Plaza is definitely something we'll keep working on for a while, just because I do want to kind of give this kind of as high quality as we possibly can. Because I think certainly that is kind of my vision with this project. Is I do want to be kind of doing this with I do want to be doing this with very high quality. I don't want to just kind of I don't want to just kind of do it low quality. I want to make sure that we're doing everything high quality. That's kind of the point of this whole project, I would say, is to work on doing things with very high quality. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add some. I'm gonna go ahead and add some height to the terrain, and then I do want to have like little kind of skylight type things. That is something I want to do with this. So actually, I'm gonna just do that. Um, And I would say if I was to give like any tips about like terraining, about doing terrain and stuff, is honestly just kind of work at it and kind of keep working at it and keep practicing. Like that's kind of my best tip to getting better at terrain is just kind of doing it, just kind of practicing it. Um, or I would say you just kind of learn as you go. There. Yeah, so just kind of getting an overview of everything. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to do a lot of I'm gonna have to do. Oh, and yeah, I guess to add the ceiling, to add like the skylights, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll go from the inside actually and pick out the skylights from there because that'll be easier to do it that way. Um, or yeah, maybe there won't even be skylights. Maybe like because I guess that's something that RTL did, but I don't want to. I don't want to like do the exact. I don't want to do the exact same thing as they did. Or I want to make my thing unique. All right, and then so for this part, yeah. So I think for this wall, I think oh, there we go. I think for this wall, what I'm going to do is we'll do kind of similar to what we've been doing with the building. Um, And so then this will basically just be like a smaller version of, there we go. And actually, I'm going to just do the lower layer of that. Actually, I think I want more yellow wool than gold ore, so we'll do like I'm going to try 5% and oops, 2%. Okay, yeah, that's kind of more what I was looking for. Perfect. Okay. And then, yeah, so then the outer part of this, well, actually, I guess the outer part of that, I'm going to try to cover that up with like terrain and trees and stuff because um, yeah, so I'll just put some sand right there. Or actually, maybe, I'll do sand, yeah. That looks better, I think, from this perspective. Yeah, so I think overall this is looking pretty good so far. I think this is kind of what I was envisioning, kind of a mountain of sand and sandstone and stuff. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Like that. Okay. Oh, oops. I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace the gold ore right now. I think that's probably what I'll start with. And then now I just need to remind myself of what the gold ore symbolizes. And I think we actually will mix in some sandstone and stuff within the stone. So we'll do, but yeah, I think we'll mostly do like stone, cobblestone. But then we'll mix in probably about 4% sandstone. And then 2% of the polished andesite and 2% tough. Okay, so now I'm going to fly over here and just watch this. I'm going to watch this all happen. Boom. Yeah. And then we, of course, have yeah, a little bit of sandstone. Actually, yeah, let me undo that. Because I'm actually going to try 5% sandstone to see if that makes a difference at all. Yeah, actually, that looks a little better, I think. And somehow this didn't get replaced, so we're gonna go ahead and replace that. Okay. And I'm gonna just gonna fly around in here and make sure everything got replaced. So some of it, yeah, I was gonna say some of it probably didn't get replaced, but that's okay. Because we can always fix that. Like that. And actually, I guess I'm fine with going ahead and starting some of the yellow wool out here. And then now I just need to remember, what the yellow wool represents. So yellow wool is sand, sandstone. Okay, yeah, so sand, sandstone, suspicious sand, and then the ochre froglet. Yeah, I pretty much remember the numbers that I had for them. So, boom, like that. Oh, well, that's good to know. Yeah, actually, I'm glad that I didn't do that part yet, because that would have been a really huge mess to clean up. Okay, so that is very good to know. I think probably trying to decide what I want to do with all the stuff that's going to be sand, that's going to be like floating. Um, I mean, like I think I'll probably have some sort of stair right here, so that one should be fine. It's more just kind of all of this stuff. I'm gonna have to probably place a lot of string, or maybe for the parts that are affected by gravity, I could just use sandstone. Um, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Um, okay. Okay. Yep. There we go. So. All right. Um, hmm, so yeah, right now I'm gonna work on all of the fence posts that are facing north. And I think I got all of those. Actually, there we go. Okay. Now I'll work on the ones that are facing south. I think that's the next one I can do. So south is that direction. Okay. And then yeah, so that means west. Okay. So I think I have to do east next. East. All right, I think I got all of this, and now I hope I don't mess it up. I'm going to be really, really careful about how I do this to make sure I don't break any blocks. Because I think if I break blocks, I think that will automatically, that'll automatically reset it. So I have to be really, really careful. So I'm going to do this nice and slow. That way we don't mess this up. I think this one actually might be messed up when we. Oh, actually, oh goodness, yeah, that all of that will be messed up when we start that building. Well, we can always redo it. Oh, and actually, I'm going to mess this up anyway. Yeah, because I have to make this fence right here. So, yeah, that's going to mess that up, but that's okay. We'll survive. Actually, I'm going to fix that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, actually, I am going to fix this actually because I'm just realizing how weird this looks. So let's do that instead. Let's do that. I guess, yeah, something I could do right there would just be to have two fences. Or actually, yeah, that does look a little bit weird just because I think if you were to do a fence in this direction, you have to put a wall. Yeah, actually, I think it's going to look weird either way. Um, so what is that, a fence? Okay. Oh, meant to do that. Okay. Oh, this is going to have to be changed as well. Yeah, a couple parts of it will look weird, but I think that's okay. Um, so I think it'll be the fence has to go around that far, I believe. And actually, I don't need that then. Oh no, I lost the shape I was going for. Oh, like that. Okay. And then this actually we don't. I'll just do that actually. Or yeah, we'll just do that. And then that'll probably end up being sand or something of that nature. Um, yeah, actually, while I have to redo this anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out. Yeah. Okay, I just went ahead and fixed that because it was just looking too weird. So we'll do that. And then that'll be that fence. So northwest. Oh, yeah. I guess we. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we have to do that either way. I already had east selected. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now let's do. Yeah. Actually, I guess yeah. Before I do this, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. And actually, we'll do that as well. Um, yeah. I guess that works. Yeah. Well, we can go with that for now. Um, oh. Keep it. There we go. North. There we go. Okay. Now we got the debug stick stuff done. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and then so I think for the path for this part, oh yeah, actually let me just go ahead and do that portion really fast. There we go. So then I think what we'll do for the path for the entrance into here, we'll do maybe a mixture of maybe birch wood and then some sort of like sand or sandstone type of thing here. Um, Actually, maybe we won't do that actually because that looks too similar to that. So I think we'll actually keep the spruce going that we had growing out there. Because that'll just add a little bit of variety in the colors, so that way we're not using just the same colors. Yeah, I think there's definitely still a lot of work to do, but I think it's definitely looking good. I think it's um oh yeah, actually I guess this area we actually might be able to do like some sort of like water, like some sort of like body of water. So maybe even have maybe even have some water come out of there. Now I'm gonna have to just I will have to kind of look in there and see if that's possible. Um, Actually, yeah, that might be possible to have like maybe like water coming out of here and then maybe flowing around here. Like I mean that having that like right next to the mini golf, that actually might look that might look kind of good. So I think I'm gonna block that off, and then I think the rest of this is fine. Um, yeah, and then I'll probably just change that into I'll use oops I meant Alt or yeah, I guess I should keep my night vision turned on. Yeah, so and I think this whole area will be water. I think that's kind of my plan. And then there will also be some parts of this that will be slightly deeper, like that part. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful with this to make sure that we don't put water over here. So I'm just trying to figure out a good way to do this because we're gonna have to make sure the water doesn't act all glitchy and stuff. Because I know that water does act glitchy if you let me just I'll do it this way actually. So we'll go from there to there. So before we do the water though, I do want to do the replace gold ore. Oh crap, what was the last part? Oh, ochre frostbite. And then now what I'll do is I'll do replace air with water. And actually, yeah, I think I got the part that I would have had to do with world edit then. Okay, let me just grab the last of that. Okay, let me just go ahead and fill in anything that's not filled in yet. Perfect. Okay, so then now I'm trying to remember. Now I'm trying to remember where I came in from. Actually, well, it wouldn't have been right there. There we go. And I'll just leave that open for a second. Oh, this is a potential problem. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, so then I think then the water that we're going to do out here, I think, and I'll just make a note of that. Okay. Um, Actually, well, it has to be at least that wide. Because it has to catch the water. Yeah, I just didn't want to mess up the debug sticking that I had done, so there we go. And then we'll do some terrain work on this, so it'll look nicer in a second. But so we got that part, and then I think I want it to go a little bit lower. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so then now for this part, I think it'll be kind of from there. I'm just trying to figure out for the water part of it. Yeah, it'll be from there to there basically. Um, okay, it'll be from there to there. That'll be the water. Okay, so the very bottom layer we'll do just stone, I think. Then for the second layer, we'll do, I think probably mostly sand for the second layer with a little bit of stone mixed in. So I'll just kind of fill this in for right now with just sand. And then we'll mix in some stone. There we go. And then we'll put water in like that. And then I'm gonna, ooh, that is actually going the wrong way. So yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it can actually go both ways, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so now I got it going both ways. Awesome. So then, because yeah, I want it to go both in here and then also out there. So, all right, we did it. I figured it out. It was just I just had to move it around a bit. Cool. Yeah. So then I think out here then I think most of the terrain. I'm just trying to decide if I want to keep the grass or if I want to go sand. I guess probably what I'll do. I'll go mostly sand and then I'll go a little bit of grass. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fill this in with yellow wool right now. And actually, I'll use some dirt as well. So like I'll sprinkle in a little bit of dirt. It'll be a very very small amount. But yeah, I'm gonna put in a little bit of grass. Actually, you know what, let me just do it this way first. Um, There we go. Okay. And then for this part, same thing. It'll be mostly sand, and then we'll put in some grass and dirt and stuff. I'm looking for yellow. There we go. And that'll be green wool, and then I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, there's a little bit right here, so green and yellow. Yeah, so now the terrain is a lot more detailed. And then yeah, so we'll make more. So we'll make this. We'll use that same kind of terrain, but yeah, it is actually time for me to end the stream for today, and I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be honest, I don't remember my schedule off the top of my head, but um, I do kind of have a vague idea of when I'll be streaming tomorrow, though. So actually, let me tell you guys when I'll be streaming next before we end the stream. So I will be streaming again tomorrow from 9 to 11 a.m. Hopefully, I'll be on time tomorrow. I know today I wasn't. Today I wasn't on time, but that's okay. I'll try to be on time tomorrow though. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please be sure to follow me on Twitch. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to follow me on Twitch, and also make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and like my videos for more of this content. And yeah, so that'll be all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.